Alright, what's up guys? Legend here. Now as you saw in the video earlier, I did the EX Super Saiyan Blue Goku showcase, and now it's only fair for us to take a look at the new EX Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, this guy here is at 2 stars, unfortunately, and just to reiterate, EX units perform better 6 and above because they will be able to sustain themselves better in battle that way. Now for him to be at 2 stars, that means I have to play a little bit more cautious with them because he will get folded like a wet newspaper with ease. Now, his overall design feels not much as a support, but as a range type attacker that's really good at chunking blue cards. And that's not bad, so to speak, but the chances of you landing that blue card is slim to none. So you really have to play your cards right in order for that. And he just has a really good way of stacking his blue card damage output to a T, in my opinion. And to me, he also feels a bit restricted in him only working well with Vegeta clan members. And that's not bad at all, considering the fact that this Vegeta is all about helping his son and all that jazz. I'm not going to go too deep into that because we should all know about that. But again, he just feels so restricted to Vegeta clan, and that's not a bad thing, so to speak. It's just kind of weird because wouldn't you want him to be tied to future as well? Because if you do that, then that means he'll have more usefulness out of his kit for himself and for his allies, and it feels like he's buffing himself more than anything else. And the only support buff that's really noticeable to me is his death buff and both key recovery that can't be canceled and health restoration, which is, to me, I would have swapped that out for like card draw speed or reduced damage received, but oh well. So for the team, like I said, he's restricted to Vegeta clan, so I think it's only fair for us to use him on Vegeta clan. So with all that said, let's see how well or how good can I do, or you know what, let's just see how well I can do at keeping this guy alive at 2 stars in today's meta. So, after all that, it's clear to me that he is meant for the new LF and just any Vegeta clan member in general. One of the things that I'm seeing or hearing about the LFs is they fail to do, well, not fail, I think they're plagued by a few things, and one of them is no key on entry or something like that. I don't have LF units, I really can't gauge their issues. I have to go based off a showcase from other content creators and what people say on Twitter. So, but nonetheless, I do think that this guy is pretty good, and if you want to, I wouldn't judge anybody for wanting to get this guy started up, because again, the fact that what he's able to do for himself, and not only just for himself, but for his respected tag in the Vegeta clan, I think that is enough for, I guess, to make him. I think that's just enough for him to really give himself more value, is what I'm trying to say. And that's what you want in any EX unit. EX units are now starting to get their value, and they're starting to get the respect that they deserve, because some EX units are way better than some sparking units in some way, shape, or form. If you want a good example, think about EX Jiren and how much of a difference that guy made. He was a really good EX unit on release and still is one of the best. And think of the new EX Omega Shenron. That guy is pretty good. Recently, the EX Maju, who I wasn't expecting to be an EX unit. I thought it would be something else other than him, but we got him anyway. So EX units are now starting to get their value, and they're now starting to get the respect that they deserve, which they rightfully are due. So the new Goku and Vegeta, to me, are really good EX units, and I definitely going to dedicate some OTC part into these guys, because I want to see what they can do at higher stars, as well as any other makeshift, weird, awkward team I can come up with, because I think that just their death buffs alone is enough to really give old units that need that extra push feel much better, in my opinion. So with all that said, till next time, peace.